Today we will discuss about the saints of Lord Anjaneya. Lord Anjaneya is a very important Vedic deity who figures in one of the Upanishads, Mukta Upanishads, where Lord Rama and Lord Hanuman discusses about the principles of Parabrahman, the ultimate reality. He is that ancient deity. He is also figuring in many Puranas. Lord Hanuman is called Anjaneya, Maruti, Anjaliputra, Vayuputra, Ramabhakta, Ramaduta, Bajrangbali, and in many other names. And he is worshipped all over India. And in fact, not only in India, he is worshipped in Vietnam, China, Thailand, and many of the southeastern countries. He is worshipped not only in Hinduism, but also in Buddhism, Sikhism, Jainism. He is such an important deity. Why? As we have been discussing several times, a deity is a personification of an energy. The name and the figure, the mythology, the legend are all woven around the core aspect of the energy, is strength, power. To bring out those facts only, rest of the things are woven around that. Therefore, to understand the science of Lord Anjaneya, let us understand or go through some of the legends and mythologies. One of the legends says when King Dasaratha was performing his Putrakameshti Yaga for getting a son or progeny, an Amrita Kalasa came from the Yajna Kunda and Dasaratha was distributing to his wives. Vayu, the lord of air, wanted that there has to be a powerful being in this world who will be able to conquer mentally and physically many things in this universe. So he carried a small portion of that emanation from the Kunda and carried it up to Anjana, who was awaiting for a childbirth. Anjana and Kesari were husband and wife. They were expecting a son or a child, and Vayu carried this prasad and put it in the lap of Anjana, and Anjana took it, and that's how she became mother of such a powerful child. In this process, Hanuman became the spiritual son of Vayu. There is another legend which says that when Anjaneya was young, he was so powerful that he rose up to the sun thinking that it is a mango, tried to capture it. And he was pushed down by Lord Surya, and in the process he got hurt. Therefore, all the Panchabhutas decided not to oblige anymore. The Vayu stopped, Agni stopped, all the Panchabhutas stopped. Then all the gods Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva appeared before the Panchabhutas and requested them to lift the ban they have imposed. And in turn, they gave boon to this child. Rudra gave his fierce powers to Anjaneya. Vishnu gave a boon that whenever he takes an avatar in this earth, Lord Anjaneya will be a part of him. And Brahma gave him the powers to fight any enemy and to be intuitive on any matter. And the five Panchabhutas gave boons to the child by saying that they will help them in all his enterprises. Vayu told that you are my spiritual son, and whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do, I will be assisting you. The sky said, whenever you want to use me, I'll give you a lift. The water said, whenever you want to cross me, you can walk over me or fly over me. The Agni said, I will not burn you. The earth said, I will be your springboard. So he was given boons by all the Panchabhutas. So he became a yogi. He gained a lot of yogic powers. Here we have to understand one thing, that as this epic says, he was a contemporary in terms of birth time along with Rama. But Rama was having a longer gestation period in the mother's womb. Therefore, Lord Anjaneya was born slightly earlier. The Ramanama is a Vedic terminology. The Ramanama is so powerful. We will have one more lecture separately on this Ramanama, the power of Ramanama. Ramanama is such a powerful mantra that it resonates with our body as well as the cosmos. That is why it is called Taraka Mantra. This Ramanama was given as a Diksha to Lord Hanuman by Vayu. Therefore, Lord Hanuman was meditating on the mantra Rama, and thereby he acquired Ashtama Siddhis. He can grow to any size, he can shrink to any size, he can achieve whatever he wants. So, Lord Hanuman was a powerful Rama devotee before Rama came into the picture in the life of Hanuman. He was a powerful devotee of the Ramanama Japa. Now, what does the Hanuman signify? For that, we have to go through the Ramayana a little bit. In Ramayana, an entire kandam has been devoted for Hanuman. He is called Sundara. That is why it is called Sundara Kandam. One may wonder, Lord Hanuman is not such a beautiful person. Why is this canto is called Sundara Kandam? That is because Sundara does not mean just physical beauty. In any case, Hanuman was a very beautiful personality. But more than that, he was very beautiful with mental and spiritual powers. That is why he was called Hanuman, Sundara Kanda, that Kanda. Now, when he comes to know about the king of Rama, Hanuman was delighted. He was looking forward to meeting him. And it so happens, Lord Rama in search of Sita comes to Kishkinda, and Hanuman was the first person from the monkey kingdom to have met him, and he was thrilled, and he became an ardent devotee of this Lord Rama. And in the search of Sita, many people go into many directions. Hanuman comes to the south and he hears through his yogic drishti that Sita is in Lanka. But there is a sea to be crossed. Hanuman had a curse. That was, in the process of testing his yogic powers, once he has teased Rishi Muni and he told him that you will forget your powers. Therefore, somebody had to prod him what his power is. Once prodded, then he will remember all his powers. So, sitting there on the banks of the sea, the monkeys did not know what to do. At the time, Jambavan, who knew the background of Hanuman, told him about his true powers and told him all the boons he has got. And then Hanuman was able to cross using his all the siddhis. When he tried to jump off from the sea, the Mother Earth acted as a springboard. When he tried to cross the ocean helped him to cross. The air pushed him. The Akasha drew him and he landed. In between, there are many incidents where he had to kill Simheha. So many things. We will not get into those details. Using his yogic powers, he crosses the ocean and he reaches Lanka. There he meets Lankini, sister of Ravana, who is protecting the borders of Lanka. There he again, using his yogic powers, overpowers her and then gets into Lanka and in search of Sita. Finally, he identifies and locates Sita. And here, one more power of Hanuman comes into display. Hanuman is a Vakchitta. When he finds Sita in a very, very desperate condition, she has decided to commit suicide. At the neck of the moment, Hanuman uses his intellect and he thinks the only way to control her emotions is to bring in Rama into the picture. So, at the nick of the moment, he utters the word, Rama, I saw. The moment she heard the word Rama, she just sat down without proceeding further on committing the suicide. Even if he has said, I saw Rama, within that fraction of a second, Sita could have done something else. But Hanuman said, Rama, I saw. Then the story goes, epic show goes that he explained everything to Sita and then met Ravana. And Ravana wanted to take revenge on him. He put fire on his tails and nothing could burn him because already he is having the blessings of the fire god. And then he came back. Then Rama went to Lanka and they overpowered Ravana and killed him. And in between, Indrajit had mesmerized or pulled a magic power over Rama and Sita, Rama and Lakshmana, and as a remedy, only a herb from Sanjeevini had to be brought. And Anjaneya went and pulled the entire mountain and brought it, not knowing which is the exact herb. And then they were saved. And there was another attempt by Indrajit to kill Rama and Lakshmana by kidnapping them to the Padal Lok and sacrificing them before the Makali. And Hanuman, learning it, using his yogic powers, went into the Padala and there was no way to get into that cave. There was a very small gap and he took the form of a bee, went inside, and whispered into the ears of Ma Kali, the true story. Ma Kali said, I will just move away from here and you be here in my Rupa, and then you handle them. Then Hanuman took the powers of the Panchamukha Anjaneya, Garuda, Narasimha, Varaha, and his own self, and he blew the lamps. And in darkness, instead of the Rakshasas killing Rama and Lakshmana, he killed the killed the Rakshasas and took them back. And Kali blessed him that he will be his devotee at all points of time, and blessed him. And after the war is over, he came back to Ayodhya. King Rama was coronated, and they wanted to gift anything Hanuman wants. Hanuman did not accept anything. He said that I want to be just your Bhakta. So Rama granted the boon, and that he will be a Chiranjeevi, and until the Ramakatha is there, Hanuman will be there, and whenever Ramakatha is recited, Hanuman will be there. That is why even today, when Ramayana is recited, a small place is earmarked for Hanuman, because he will come and be listening to it. He will be the next Brahma. Like this, there are several epics and Puranas about him. What does it all communicate? What is the saint that it communicates? Hanuman is the symbolification or personification of Shakti and Bhakti. Shakti, power, and Bhakti, devotion. And he is the power behind Buddhi, Balam, Yashas, Kirti, Dhairyam, Nirbhayatvam. Anybody who meditates on Lord Hanuman will have it, because these are all his internal qualities. As the son of Vayuputra, why he is depicted? Because Vayu as a cosmic role, as the prana, and a part of our microcosmic role as again prana. Without prana, Vayu, there is no universe, there is no human being. So Hanuman is the fundamental energy behind the universe and us. Why he is depicted as a monkey? A person is made up of andhakaranas. Andhakarana means internal organs. The external organs, okay, everybody knows. Eyes, ears, etc., etc. But it is the andhakarana which makes you to feel, understand things. There are 4 andhakaranas. They are manas, mind, buddhi, intellect. Then you have ahankar, that is the ego. The basis of all these things is manas. Because from manas, you get the feelings. It is the manas that gets the inputs from the bodily organs. It processes and gives it to buddhi, intellect, which then clears. Then it is approved or rejected or felt by the consciousness, chitta. Then the ahankara thinks that it is its own self. So manas, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. And beyond that is a soul. Soul is the animating power, Ahankara assumes that it is what is doing things, though it is not doing things. It is the God doing, but the Ahankara, the I-ness, feels that I am doing. Chitta is the consciousness which is giving the power to the organs and the manas. Buddhi is the discriminating intellect, and then manas is the sensing, feeling, thinking instrument. Now, if you look at the starting point is manas. If the manas is cultured and controlled, the rest of the andhakaranas will be all right. But as we have discussed in several lectures, mind is something, is a wandering animal. It cannot be controlled. That is why mind is compared to a monkey. It will be jumping from one thought to another, one tree to another. That is why Hanuman was depicted as a monkey. He is the extreme personification of the control of mind, culturing of mind, as a result of which one can get extreme buddhi, intellect, and very clear chitta, consciousness, and therefore no ahankara, always in the divine service. This is the concept began depicting him as a Vanara. Then he is worshipped all over the country as Bajrang Bali because every person has to have physical strength, ability to quell the negatives. That is why he is an avatar of Rudra. Hanuman played the role of a devotee of Rama in Ramayana, but when it came to Mahabharata, as an avatar of Rudra, he played a role as a force behind the war, as he cried the war cry and was in the flag of Arjuna, which was charioted by Lord Krishna. So he played such an important role in the Mahabharata war. Oh, Lord Anjaneya is such a powerful deity that if we meditate and worship on him, we will develop mind control, Ashtama Siddhis, very high level of discriminating power of intellect, therefore success, therefore prosperity, therefore clear consciousness, and therefore control over our ego. Once we control our ego, we will not be a victim of the vices. As a result, our success is guaranteed. Therefore, let us all meditate on Lord Hanuman and be always successful, happy, prosperous, and peaceful. Om Anjaneyaya Namaha.